What's the goddamn button? What's the goddamn button?
What's good, people? Shout outs to this young lady right here. I've covered her a few times. She cooks. She does. There's nothing else I can say. When she talks with a calmness. She's very great with expressing herself, the way that she pieces her words together. And I'm not trying to blow smoke because of the topic or who she's speaking on in specific, but it's the way that some people deliver their messages. You have to give them their flowers. And she's addressing the women again. And this time, I learned a word that I never even knew existed. So we're going to chop it up real quick, man. Tell me if you see or disagree or agree with anything she said. Roll the footage.
You aren't the queen that you think you are. I'm sorry. A lot of y'all get the terms mixed up. A lot of y'all think y'all the QUEENs, when actuality, you're the QUEANs. I know that's a new word for a lot of y'all, but let me break it down for you real quick. A queen is usually a monarch, a wife to a king, someone respected, someone who respects herself. A QUEAN is a impudent woman, a ill-mannered, disrespectful, loud, also known as a prostitute woman. And I think that's where the confusion lies, because a lot of y'all are calling yourselves queens when you all on social media showing your butt, twerking, got OnlyFans accounts, selling your ass. A lot of y'all will go to Dubai, let somebody do on you for the right amount of money, and then you call yourself a queen. You're a queen, just not the type of queen that you think you are. You're a QUEAN, not a QUEEN. And I thought I'd just bring that to attention. I thought I'd just let you all know what's really up. Because don't get it twisted. There is a difference. Okay?
You know what I would like for us to do this year? Take these words, look up the definitions for these words. If not for anybody else, for yourself. Why? Because of just exactly what she said. You can lie to me and you can lie to everybody else, but when it's all said and done, you have to sit with your thoughts. You have to sit with your decisions and choices and your behavior patterns and how you treat yourself and everyone else. And you have to decide and come to the conclusion whether or not you really identify with this or something else. Because a lot of folks, they get it twisted. That word queen gets thrown around so much, but just like a man, just because we call ourselves that, that does not mean that we are actually that. Just because we say we are a good person, that does not mean that we are that. Just because you do nice things for people, that does not mean that you're a nice person. Which word and definition best identifies with you? Rhetorical. Are you the first one or are you the second one? And then from there, if you actually be honest with yourself, you're not lying and trying to manipulate the definitions to work in your favor because you don't want to come off as unseemly unkept. Then now the process to becoming what you actually don't want to be and want to be begins. But if you want to continue to sit up here on social media and in these spaces, acting as if you're moving the way that that definition says, then you just lying to yourself. And most people already see it and they know it. They just never heard the word associated with the actual title or the actions itself. So again, where do you stand with this term? Shout outs to her, shout outs to the people, man. Food for thought. It's not a dig at nobody. We should be trying to really be the better versions of ourselves. Sometimes it's ugly. It's not going to be fun.
Welcome aboard the flight. This is pilot Pushite the talking. We going back to Memphis and coming straight from New Orleans. The estimated time of arrival is about an hour, and I can turn your ghost if you try and play with my power. So when you look up and see the sun flash and stay in your seat, if the flight attendant say you making trouble, then we got beef. The turbulence might get rocky. You better not spill your food. This is bread and plain if you get it messy.